The first sideways video in the shed. Sideways videos used to be saved for anger videos, fuck you videos. Then I quite delighted in Conrad's video I'm Better Than You, which I loved. E40 folks. And then sideways videos became for that kind of like tongue-in-cheek bragging humor. For instance, I'm a million times better than Conrad. Just really, just for real. I mean, ignore what I said before, but way better than Conrad. E40 folks. I'm taller. That means I could reach things that he can't. Things for Conrad will always be slightly out of reach. And those things I could quite easily get. Like for instance, I put this E40 in the freezer for a bit. Conrad can't reach up to the freezer. He probably has one of those storage chest styles that he could like go down into. I go up to get stuff. Hoping to make it cold enough to not taste like nail polish. E40. I have a better vehicle than Conrad, which I know because, for one, he ride shares to McDonald's. He gets a lift to go to Mickey D's. Which I have to say quite proudly has never happened in my entire life. I've never said, hey, you guys going to Mickey D's? Can I sit in the back seat? Maybe mentor your children? How'd that work out for you, Conrad? Is that kid a better human being? My influence upon others. If you're a friend of mine and you have not yet been awarded some sort of laureate, some sort of award, it's only because it's coming. Like, you know, best actor, actress, greatest director, Nobel Peace Prizes. Yeah, that's how I encourage folks. I don't say like, hey, do the best you can. I say like, go win a Nobel Peace Prize. You can do it. And they're like filled with such confidence that the 4 people I've told to do that, they all got one. Not at the same time. This is reality. Just year after year. E40. Now I could throw just about as like the thing about like my throwing arm. Like Conrad and I could throw just about the same distance. I've never really wanted to be a distance thrower. So when Conrad throws a ball, it goes a certain amount of feet. When I throw a ball, it goes just about the same, except my ball then comes back. It's not how I throw it, I think, as much as just things are attracted to me, like in a good way. So like for instance, like sometimes I drop stuff, like I have like a fine piece of jewelry or something like that, and I drop it. It'll just land in my pocket. I've actually never dropped anything that's landed on the floor. Yeah, I thought about it. I took a moment to think about it. Nothing. I've never dropped anything that's hit the floor. A couple times it's come close, and it just basically landed on my toe, and I flicked it back up and caught it in an eagle grip. Sometimes the lion's paw. Doesn't matter. It's like, typically, if I do drop something, it's on purpose. Just, I'm bored. My garden's better than Conrad's garden. I mean, I've got the regular things, plants and stuff like that. I also grew a punching bag because I wanted one. And I just asked myself, like, what are punching bags made of? You know, like different plastics, foams, and I just kind of you just kind of imagine it and put it down into a small little area, put it in the ground and water it. Actually, it just rained every time it needed to. And punching bag just, it's a nice one too. Probably the best one I've ever grown. E40. I speak more languages than Conrad. I haven't taken like classes. It's not like I go to France and learn French. But often like I'll walk up and grab something and say wobble-dee-dee. I'll just invent a whole new language and people really get on board. I've really captivated rooms full of people by just holding things up. Zipwa. It's a zipwa. Zipwa E40. People just start speaking my language, the language I just made up on the spot. And then I have a perfect memory, which can be a bit of a drag, except for sometimes I think back to what amazing thing haven't I done, and the answer just leaps straight into my mind. Though actually, like, my perfect memory is like, it is a little bit flawed in that sometimes I'll dream about stuff and I assume I sleepwalk, I don't know, but like I woke up on the moon once and I don't know how far Conrad walks when he sleepwalks. I suspect he stays in Australia. I just get right off the earth, evidently. It was a little disconcerting. Evidently I also built a spaceship at the same time. It's not like I woke up in my bed on the moon, like exposed to vacuum. If anybody thought that is stupid. No, I woke up in a spaceship, and my bed was in it. And it was nice. I still have it. I can't show it to you because I then had to build a spaceport. I didn't want to bring it through the atmosphere. There's things like my van gets dirty. I hate washing it. And I was just thinking, like, I'm never going to wash a spaceship. And people are like, think, oh man, you have a spaceship? That one that's dirty? I didn't want it. I just left it up in space. Oh, you might ask, how'd you get down then from your space shuttle, like a space station that I built? I jumped. Actually, that was kind of awkward because I was looking down and then I jumped and I just, in my mind, I mean, I'm pretty much better at everything than anybody, but if I have never done it before and I've never heard anyone doing it before, I don't know exactly how you're supposed to do it. So I looked straight down, saw where Portland was, and I jumped. And I landed in at the Olympics. This was back when they were in Korea, and they were in Seoul. And I come falling down straight into the center of the Olympics. I go straight through a skylight at the gymnasium, land, oddly enough, right in the gymnastics area. Like that, just in a perfect 10-point landing. People went crazy. Like, not crazy, but like they cheered. The people put up perfect 10s. I was in the paper and pretty much in international news for, guys, I was like about 3 or 4 years before like I wasn't seeing me on the television like pretty much on a daily basis. I could just keep going on, and it would be, I could make like a several hour-long video and it would be really interesting. But I'm not going to do it. I just a little bit at once. I've got like a lot of other things to do. I've put in a bottomless pit actually in my backyard. I thought that would be an excellent way to get access to minerals, heat my house using the Earth's core, and solve my neighborhood's energy problem. Everybody has free energy now thanks to me. And I'm going to expand it for the whole city. I just wanted to make sure it was going to be stable before I moved out to all of Oregon, then the West Coast, then the United States, and then the world. I just figured like people getting free power all around the world, just be one less thing to worry about. could focus on other stuff, like making a better E40.